I'm not a dermatologist. I am in no way, shape, or form an expert on skincare, on ingredients, on any of that stuff. So please take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt. However, I have tested a lot of products. I do like to take care of my skin, so I have tried a lot. These are the ones that work for my skin, so I wanted to share them with you guys. And if you're just looking for a great way to amp up your skincare routine, if you're looking for some new products but you're on a budget, or you just like shopping at the drugstore, you need something quick, whatever the case may be, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. My favorite makeup wipes are from Aveeno. I like these ones, and I think they have one in a green packaging as well. I don't notice a huge difference between the two types. This one specifically is for calming and restoring the skin barrier. I don't know if it really does that because I'm not like letting it sit on my skin for a prolonged period of time, but it is really effective at removing makeup, even waterproof makeup. It doesn't burn or sting. It's fragrance free, so it's not going to irritate your sensitive skin. And again, it does a really great job of removing the makeup without that harsh, chemically perfumey scent slash feel on the skin. So really love Aveeno face wipes. And then if I have something a bit more stubborn, like I'm using a lot of lash glue or waterproof mascara, and I really need like heavy duty makeup remover, I will go in with my Garnier micellar cleansing water. Now you need to get the one with the blue cap. This is specifically for waterproof makeup. I've tried the other ones. There's a pink one, I think, for sensitive skin. There's green, there's yellow, there's every color of the rainbow pretty much, but the blue one is the best. You can see here it does separate a little bit. I don't know why. I usually just shake it up before I will squirt a little bit out onto my reusable cotton pad, and then I would just place it on my eyes, which is mainly where I have like the most stubborn makeup. Like if I need to get off my waterproof mascara, I just let it sit on there for a couple minutes, let it chill, let it marinate, and then wipe it off and wash with my regular cleanser, and I'm good to go. And this is the most effective micellar water I have found at the drugstore. For cleanser, Aveeno with the win. Aveeno is one of my favorite drugstore skincare brands because a lot of their products are more suitable for sensitive skin. They don't have a lot of fragrance, and they just work really well for me. So in the summertime when my skin's a little bit more sweaty, or if I really need a deep cleanse, I like the foaming cleansers from Aveeno. They have multiple varieties. This one is for a clear complexion. I've also tried the redness reducing one. I don't find a big difference between the two, but the reason why I like the foaming cleanser is because foaming cleansers just, I feel, do a really great job of cleansing the skin more intensely than a gel or milky cleanser might. Unlike a lot of other foaming cleansers that I've tried, this one does not strip your skin, or does not strip my skin. So even though I do have more dry skin, this doesn't overly dry out my skin or anything like that. So if you like a foaming cleanser, which I personally just feel like they're really fun to use, then try this one from Aveeno because it's not super drying and it doesn't have any fragrance. If my skin is very sensitized or just overly flaky and dry and I want something super gentle, I do like this one from Aveeno as well, the Calm and Restore Nourishing Oat Cleanser. So this one gently cleanses, hydrates to preserve the skin's moisture barrier. Again, it is fragrance free. It has nourishing oat and feverfew. I love feverfew in my skincare ingredients. It's just a really calming, nourishing ingredient. I do find this one to be extremely gentle. It's effective at cleaning the skin. This is more of an everyday, I'm not really wearing makeup or my skin is very sensitized, this is the cleanser I'll go in with. If you have a lot of oils, a lot of makeup, this might not be strong enough. For moisturizers, I wanted to mention two. I love this one from Alba Botanica. It is their Hawaiian oil-free moisturizing, lightweight feel with ultimate hydration. It's formulated with aloe, green tea, cucumber extracts, and this one I really like because I love aloe. It's one of my favorite skincare ingredients as well. It's super calming and just helps to repair the skin. This is very moisturizing without being thick or heavy. It doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't make me break out. A lot of oily, thick, hydrating moisturizers are just too much on my skin. They suffocate my skin. They make me break out. This one I feel like will be really great if you have normal, oily skin, even because it is more lightweight, or if you just have super sensitive skin like me. The only thing I will say about this one is that it does have a pretty strong fragrance. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, something to keep in mind. But I really, really love it. My skin seems to enjoy it, so I wanted to mention that. Another probably more easily accessible moisturizer that is fragrance-free is the Olay Regenerist Collagen Peptide Moisturizer. This one's a little bit thicker than the Alba. The Alba has more of that gel kind of feel. This one is a little bit more of that traditional lotiony moisturizer feel, but it feels really, really good on the skin. It just does what it needs to do. It locks in all the hydration. It's super calming, doesn't clog pores, and it doesn't irritate my skin. And I like that it's fragrance-free, so that's a really great one. If you're in the market for an affordable toner, I actually really like this one from e.l.f. This is their Pure Skin Toner with oat milk, aloe juice, and niacinamide. So niacinamide is really great for balancing out oils in the skin. And again, it has that aloe, which I love. Super calming and nourishing and just healing to the skin, I feel. And actually, aloe and niacinamide are very, very high up on the ingredients list. Water is the first ingredient, and the ceramides in this are very, very high up as well. So a lot of times it's good to check your skincare ingredients because it'll say like, oh, it includes aloe. But if it's the last ingredient mentioned, then that means that's the least amount present. So the higher up it is on your ingredients list, the higher concentration of it is that it's in the product. So I like that it's very high up, which means that there's actually a lot of it included. I really like this one actually. I was a little skeptical because e.l.f. is a makeup brand, but this is a winner from the drugstore. Oh, I forgot. I have one more moisturizer. This is the Peach Slices Snail Rescue All-in-One Oil-Free Moisturizer. It has 95% snail mucin. This one is probably the thinnest out of all three of the moisturizers. It has a little bit more of that gel-like consistency like the Alba Botanica moisturizer that I mentioned. This one just melts into the skin. It's really, really great. Again, if you have more normal to oily skin, if you have dry skin like me, it still works really well. You might just have to go in with a couple layers, but I love that it doesn't clog your pores. It's not super oily, and it is really great at moisturizing. I also really like that it does have the snail mucin, which sounds gross, but really great for hydrating, gently exfoliating. It fights blemishes, and it helps to correct dark spots. So really love this one. You can get it at Ulta, and it is on the more affordable side. Peach Slices is the affordable sister brand to Peach and Lily, I believe. So really great ingredient in this one as well. One of the most essential skincare products that you need, of course, is a sunscreen. So I really like this one from Solera Sun Care. This is their Go Mineral Defense Sport Antioxidant Face Sunscreen. It has SPF 50. It's water resistant for 80 minutes. It is unscented, and you can get this at Target. I like that it's a mineral sunscreen because I am more sensitive to chemical sunscreens. A lot of times those break me out. This one is a little bit thicker, and it does leave a white cast at first, but once you rub it into the skin, it disappears. If you don't like a thicker traditional type sunscreen, you might not like this, but I just like that it doesn't really change the appearance of my skin. Like, it's not ultra greasy or luminous, and it's not ultra matte. However, I do find that it gives a slight smooth veil over the skin, and a makeup applies really well on top of it. It's not overly greasy. I don't like a really greasy feeling sunscreen, so this is a really great one to check out at Target. I don't have it with me because I used it all up, but I also really love the Olay Daily Moisturizer with SPF. That one is just a really great like morning moisturizer that you can apply that has a little bit of SPF, but you can also go in with an additional SPF as well to give a little bit more protection. If you like glowy sunscreens and you're not sensitive to chemical sunscreens, I would highly recommend the e.l.f. Wow Glow. That one is so beautiful and glowy on the skin. I love that one. Unfortunately, it does make my face break out, but I still would really highly recommend it if you're not sensitive to chemical sunscreens. It's a great one. For eye cream, I'm honestly not a big eye cream person, but I do really enjoy this one from Good Molecules. It is the Herba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. So this one is a very thin gel-like consistency. It's not super thick, so if you like a very thick eye cream, you might not like this. I just like how thin it feels under the eyes and almost like cooling. It just wakes up the under eye area, gives a little bit of hydration, a little bit of plumpness, but it's not anything too heavy or thick feeling. So I really like this one as well, and Good Molecules is super affordable. They have a lot of really great ingredients, and you can get it at Ulta. When it comes to lip products, I do really love my Laneige sleeping mask, but at the drugstore, I would recommend the Aquaphor Lip Repair in the little tube. So you can just get traditional Aquaphor, like that comes in a big tub like Vaseline. That works fine as well. However, I do find the tube to be more effective at really hydrating and repairing my lips. Whenever my lips are feeling especially chapped or like even cracking, bleeding, if I use Aquaphor for a couple days in a row, my lips are immediately healed, they're more hydrated, they're not bleeding, they're not cracking. It really does work. Do not eat this. The first time I tried it, I got a little bit in my mouth and I was like, I cannot do it, but I can look past that because it is very, very effective. So if you really need an intense, like it's gonna work lip treatment from the drugstore, Aquaphor is the way to go. A super underrated skincare, hair care product, I feel, just regular, plain old castor oil. This is great for the skin. It has antibacterial properties. You can apply it all over your skin, and this is one of the oils that does not actually irritate my skin or clog my pores or make me break out. It actually does the opposite. It is really great for putting on your eyebrows to help promote new hair growth on your lashes. So if you want to get thicker, fuller hair, lashes, anywhere really, this is really great. It's super affordable. Like this whole thing is probably no more than $5 and I've had this forever. So definitely look into incorporating some castor oil into your skincare, hair care routine. It's very underrated, but it really is just a no frills, awesome product to have. I did want to add like a couple of fun things. So actually this is not so much a fun thing. These actually do work. These Hero Mighty Patches. Whenever you have a blemish that has a little bit of a white head, like it's ready to pop this on. Put this on top of it. That way you're not tempted to pick, poke, squeeze, hurt your skin. Put this on, leave it on overnight. In the morning you peel it off and the blemish is gone. It sucks out all of that nasty gunk and just removes all of that grossness without you having to like damage your skin at all. It really does work. If you have a large blemish, this really does help to suck out all that gross stuff. They work. They really do work. I also really love these Detoxify Depuffing Eye Patches from Pixi. These are just an extra like fun skincare thing. You don't necessarily need them, but I do find them to be effective at depuffing my eyes. So if I'm especially tired, if I have some large bags, some puffiness, pop these on and they really do help to just smooth the area, depuff the area. And I personally love keeping these in my refrigerator because then they get nice and cold, and when you put them on it just feels so good. They have the most fun like slippy jelly texture, but they do stick to your skin really well. They're not gonna like slide all the way down. I also like that you get the little spatula to help take the product out so it stays really clean and hygienic. It's just a really great little extra fun like spa night product. And last but not least, it's not a skincare product, but I had to mention this little mask from Earth Therapeutics. I actually got this at Ulta and I feel like it is on the more affordable side. Again, I keep this in my refrigerator so it gets nice and chilly and cool. It's just a face mask that has a bunch of little like jelly beads in it. When you put it in the fridge, it gets nice and cool. So if your face is feeling congested or stuffy from allergies, if your eyes are puffy, if you have a headache, or you just want like a nice little spa night, take this out of your refrigerator and pop it over your face and it works wonders. It is so relaxing, so depuffing, so like soothing. I love it. It's one of those products that I never knew that I needed until I got it, and now I can't imagine my life without it. And I'm not being dramatic. So yeah guys, those are all of the affordable drugstore skincare products that I have tried, that I love, that I would recommend. Again, take this all with a grain of salt. Everyone's skin's different, so every product's gonna work differently on everyone, but I did want to share just my recommendations in case you have similar taste to me, similar skin type. And yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful, enjoyable. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.